Hey guys, Lucille here, back with another video from Clip Artistry Heaven. If you don't know, we speak all things clip art, design, digital product creation, such as junk journals, t-shirt designs, mug wraps, tumbler wraps, and there's just an unending list of things that I have been selling on Etsy myself personally, and that I'm now sharing with my Facebook community of almost 3,000 members. So if you're not part of the community, please join us there. I'll leave the link in the description for you. And just all things AI, my processes that I use, the systems that I use, my workflow, all of which is available on this YouTube channel. So if you could please hit that subscribe button, like the video, and if you know of someone that will benefit from this content, if you could just kindly share it on with them. To those who are continuously coming back for the new content, thank you so much for all your support, your questions, your follow-ups, your thank yous, your gratitudes, your emails. You guys are amazing. I am nothing without you guys, and I know it. So it still amazes me that people actually listen to me speaking on this topic. You know that my appreciation is real, and I thank all of you guys. So today we are speaking about something that my group has asked me to show me. So I posted, I'll show you, but I'm just going to show you my workflow and the tools that I'm using, and then hopefully you can test it yourself for your digital product business, and then let me know or show me your output of what it is that you came out with. So you may also or not, you may know or may not know that Artistly did a system update, not this week and past, the previous one, which is called the ad. I think it's called the ad creator. I'll show you in a minute. But for existing members, quickly, the screen that you're seeing in front of you is called AI Prompt Heaven. It's a $15 a month membership where I load images like this of clip art and all sorts of digital products, junk journals, coloring pages, etc., t-shirt designs. And I will just share with you the image on the right, the prompt on the left, and the technical details that went into the prompt. I speak all things prompt generation, creation, what's a good prompt, what's a bad prompt, and why you want to invest in tools that will actually give you desired results, right? If you want to be part of this private membership, then the link is in the description. I'll share it with you guys, and then come and join us and be part of the conversation. So that's the theme that we will be using today. I did this over the weekend. On Saturday, I think I created this bundle, and it will be in the membership for our existing members. Now, you also may or may not know, a lot of my followers are Artistly members, which is the system that you're seeing here in front of you, right? So this is also $49 a month. Again, the link will be in the description. I speak about Artistly because it creates so many amazing products for my business. It helps me save money. It helps me save time, because there's a lot of good stuff within Artistly. I'm not going to go over all things Artistly, but we finished last week an 8-part Artistly series where we talked about creating t-shirts, creating t-shirt designs, mug wraps. I created 10 Etsy listings under an hour. I showed you guys my process from start to finish, the tools that I use to creating products in under an hour, and there's just a whole lot of things that we talked about in the 8-part series. So go to the Artistly or playlist on YouTube and you'll see part 1, part 2, part 3, etc. So the images that I just showed you in the vault, they were all created in Artistly. So I don't just speak about Artistly. I started with Midjourney, as I think so many others also did. Artistly is an amazing tool that has now taken the space of a lot of other programs, like, for example, Ideogram, Midjourney. Playground is one that I've used. DALL-E I use a lot. Kittle I use a lot as well. And there's just a lot that Artistly offers. Starts at $49, which is like the commercial plan. Doesn't give you access to everything. And the premium plan, which is $147 once off. That's the best part. It's once off, right? This is the tool that I used. So just in case you want to try and get a similar output or a similar work, I'll show you if you want yours to be as close to, if you use the same tool, you'll get the same result, but you don't have to. You can use Canva's AI image generator as well, which I've used a lot and still do a lot in terms of my Etsy store. So just to show you where the designs are sitting. Okay, so this is the bundle that I created based on the consistency of the colors, the theme, which is Whimsical Girls. And I thought, in addition to the girls, it started with the girls, right? It started with the girls, and then I just created these extra ones to think of perhaps a party invitation, right? So I thought of, I asked ChatGPT, what can I add to these girly images to help me create, let's say, a 6-year-old girl's party invitation. Okay, now to get to the point of what the video is about, as the title suggests, it is about Artistry's latest ad creator. I'm just going to open another one. Okay, so the topic we'll be speaking about is called ad creator, right? And it is about a week old. It's about a week old, and this is where it sits. So if you log in, you go to AI Design Agents, and you click on ad creator, right? So that's where we will be playing today. So you can click on it, and then I just wanted to show you where the designs are sitting. Okay, if you go back there now, the whole show me. Let me show you guys. Okay, let's go. So again, if you're not in our community, you can see here we're almost on 3,000, which I can't wait. We're in a long road to 3,000, and this is the post that I want to respond to. So I basically just used a tumbler design which I created in ChatGPT. Blank moment, and I showed you guys in my group how amazing this ad creator tool is, right? So the tool promises to create promotional designs, which we would normally take to Canvas AI, right? We would put it on our canvas, we will put on the product. In this case, it's a tumbler, it can be an invitation, it can be a t-shirt design, mug wrap, etc. And then the system, without you having to add all these things, this is all 100% done with Artistry. Isn't that amazing? The design everybody wants, right? Bold, text. It took my exact tumbler design as you see it in front of you. Yes, it's on sale. Download now before it sells out. Like, it's done. All I need to now do is take this image on Facebook and share my link with my community or other groups, etc., to try and get eyeballs or traffic to wherever you have listed your product to sell, whether it is Etsy or your Paygip store or Shopify or Wix or wherever, right? So that is the whole long and short of it. Look at this one, right? Every detail matters. Don't miss this discounted design file. You would still have to take this to Canva. And you guys know my story. I don't work hard. I don't work long. I don't want to do traditional stuff. Whatever's going to save me time, whatever's going to save me money, I want it in my business. Just make mathematical sense. Why do you want to go to Canva? Take another extra couple of minutes to design the mockup. And don't get me wrong, the mockup sells. If you're in my digital product bootcamp course where I teach you to design 10 different products, within the course, I speak about the mockup. The mockup is where it's at. If you get someone to click on your Etsy listing, it is because of your mockup. If your mockup is not appealing, nobody's going to want to buy it. I want to click on something that looks, oh my goodness, look at that t-shirt design. I want that. So this is important. But now, dev team, they've just now kind of taken it extra, like further, right? If you want to watch the video that Yash, the live that we were part of, you can go and check it out. Check out the YouTube channel, Paul Pona, I think it's called, and you can go watch the video. I'm just going to try and make a copy for digital designers, which I don't think he touched on. So eventually when the tool came out, I did not exactly understand how this is going to work my business, right? He showed us like shampoo, which is a physical product. He showed us a shoe, which is a physical product. But I didn't quite get during the live, listen, how's this going to help me? So the first time I played with it, I was like, it's cool, but it's not giving. It's not like, why would be like this? Look at this. This image, I did not do any of this. Not like a whole Canva mock-up. Here you get your mock-ups, PSD mock-ups, drop the file. None of that. It's saying the crafting shortcut. So your audience will know exactly that language, right? File, download, sell. Get your digital asset now. Now, Artistry doesn't always give you perfect text with ad creator, and that's okay, because I'll show you now how many you can generate in one go. And from the one image, you can design many. You can get many options that you can take to your social media pages, right? So just again to show you guys, look here, download now 70% off. The system is so smart. I don't know what they did, but I love the language, the jargon, the outlay, provided that you prompt to set it up, the ad creator up. So your prompt is very important, which is what I will share with you guys today, okay? It's all the failings that I've laid and how e-prompting just helped me, okay? So I'm just showing off. I'm really just showing off an ad creator. Imagine not having to do this. So again, if you're not a member of Artistly and you want in on this product, click on my link in the description. I am an affiliate, so every time you buy, I will get a commission or thank you or kickback from them, and I just try and reinvest it back into my community. Look at this print perfection. This is just from one image. Like, you've got content for days. Look at this. You've got, and it doesn't, the thing I like about this, all things Artistly where mockups are concerned, right? It does not distort the image. So if I give it an image, in my experience, if I give it a tumbler wrap image or a t-shirt design, right? And I ask it to mock it up with a white female in a boutique or whatever the case may be, whatever the mock-up needs. It doesn't distort my image because it pulls it directly from the library of Artistly. Like once we select our images, which is the ones I showed you earlier, Whimsical. Yeah, I'm not a good girl. I should have, because now I have to scroll through a lot of it. I can do this now because it's gonna be bothersome when I have to. Let's go bulk move. Take it down again, and now I'm just gonna add them where I need to add there. I'm gonna say party. I'll show you guys now because at the moment it will make no sense when I show you guys, right? And just do this. I'm basically bulk moving to wherever I need it to sit. Aren't these girls cute? Look at this. Look, don't you just get a giggle looking at her? So I think we'll do it. We can do a tumbler wrap as well as a invitation. I'll show you guys because I use ChatGPT for that as well as part of the process. So it's here. Look at this one. Okay. Everybody's eyes, man. I should have done this earlier. This is the invitation. I'll show you guys. This is also the invitation one that I did, that I posted, and everybody just said, show me. So now I'm showing you. Okay, let's move it. Let's see. I think I'm gonna have an and now a new select the folder. I don't even have a folder to put it in. It's not any of these. Let's go. Oh, it's not any of these. Let me just put it back to the park for now. It's just more with the, I can again move it somewhere else. Otherwise, it's just a longer process. I should have been a little bit more prepared. That's fine. So, okay. So now when we go to the Clipart folder, then in a minute, all of them will be uploading there, right? So once your Clipart is done, again, remember, you can get all of this in AI Prompt Heaven. Like, you don't have to think about the prompts. If you are needing help in that regard, then AI Heaven, Prompt Heaven is the monthly membership that you want. I drop weekly prompts, and the difference between mine and others that I've seen is that I don't drop one a day and call it dates. I drop a bundle. So you can, from this, immediately get a feel for it. And then if you want to have a bundle, because I will drop between 9 and 12, right, in the bundle. If you want, let's say 40 or 30, you can ask ChatGPT to extrapolate the colors for you. Give a screenshot of what you've got, and then just ask it to add to make it more commercially valuable to your members. So again, if you are struggling with prompts, AI Prompt Heaven is your go-to. At this point, right, so let's do an invitation. At this point, I'm going to ask ChatGPT to help me here. Okay, so what we'll do is we're going to bulk download, right? So you click on it. Now, if you think invitations, I don't really sell invitations. I know how to create them, but that's not my jam. Although I know a lot of people in my community do, right? So let me show you. Let's say you want to now download king items from this bundle, right? So you will choose what is best for you. I'll go with this one, and then I will have I like this one. Take this one. So I'm just selecting here what I want in my invitation. This can even be a tumbler design, depending on what it is that you're buying for, right? So I like, for instance, this one. I like this. Then I want this for my invitation, and I want this one. Right, so this is entirely up to you. I want the cake. Okay, sorry, I'm not done. I've already got the balloons. Then I want to pick my goals. This one, all the cute ones,
All the ones that will make people laugh, right?
So, see, they are so cute. I like this one. I think she's so cute.
And let's load more. Okay, so at this point, you will just be
downloading the images that you want. I think we'll leave it here.
Now let's just download these ones. Okay. Now the reason I use ChatGPT, it's just for visual inspiration, right? So I'm not a invitation creator. You can bypass this step. So all I'm going to ask ChatGPT is to create a 6-year-old girl in invitation using these images for color and visual consistency and make the fun party style and readable. Right? Just something like that. 6-year-old girl invitation. Use placement text to show the invitation. Okay, dimension should be 5 by 7 inches, right? And yeah, just leave it like that. Then I load my images. So we go to the extracted folder here. We can only add 10, right? So just choose the ones nicely that you want. Okay, this is where the girl starts coming in. I think that's 10. That's too many. Upload.
Let's count 1, 2, 3.
See the add-ons?
I like that. So I'm gonna have to take something off here. I like that too. I need the banner too. So okay, I'm gonna select time. See ya. So you just need to be like strategic here. What needs to go on a invitation, right? So that I want this one, and I also maybe can use it as a background. Maybe leave those because I got the big cake. She's cute. She's definitely cute. Presents. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So it's a basic prompt. Create a 6-year-old girl invitation using these images for color and visual consistency and make the font party style and readable. Use placement text to show the invitation. Now, a lot of my community, I would say most are like very like raw beginners, right? So I'm showing this step. It's not necessary to do this. I'm showing this step because the level that I'm teaching it is for beginners, and I'm showing you to use this for inspiration purposes where ChatGPT will give you a visual idea of what you can do for party invitation. Okay? You then have to go or can go to Canva. I don't know why Canva does this. They automatically sign me in every time since this new upgrade. They don't wait for me to say, use another account, because I was still busy typing, and then the system kind of just pulls a dormant account that's not even active as they keep on force, whatever, logging me in. So you can then go to Canva. You don't have to. A Artistly's also got a Canva sort of look-alike type of advanced designer where you can also do this in Artistly. I would just go girl party invitation, and there you go. You see the banner, the balloons, whatever. So this is all templates that Canva designers have created, right? Always top quality, always well presented, and it's nice to use them for inspiration. If you are selling them, you cannot use this invitation as it is presented to you. And then go and sell it. You can use it if it's your daughter's birthday and you want to just change the name, not a problem. The moment you start making money from it, you can't use these as is, right? So I would say choose one that you like. Seen some nice ones here. So let's just use this one, right? Customize the template, and then you can bring in all your designs that you've created with Artistly, okay? So that is what it looks like. Go to look at this. Look at this. There are all your designs, all done. Join us for a party. It's using this placement text because there's no asked it. But this is what GPT can help you with. Look at this cute girl. Now you will also notice that not all of the images were used. So ChatGPT just created based on the 10, and now this is like an example of what it would look like. I don't think it's bad. Couple of tweaks, you can, if it's for, like again for for someone that you know,
it can be used as an actual invitation, right? So that is just inspiration. What I'm getting from this is the placement of the balloons, the banners, the background, confetti and stuff. And then also this big 6, this beautiful pink 6, right? So it's giving me visual ideas of what I can do with it. So that's one way we can do it this way. And then this is the other way you can do it, which is you've already downloaded, and there's no limitation here, so you can pull in as many as you want. You've already downloaded the images, so we'll just be uploading it here. Once you're done with this process, so we can use this one, export, or you can use your glitter one, export. Let's go. 6, right? Need all the text. I'm not going to sell this, so I'm not going to make massive changes. You go to your uploads, and then you just add your individual, never to be repeated or found anywhere on the internet designs, and that will make this invitation truly unique, right? So we're celebrating Olivia's birthday, and we're just going to put our images where we think this should be. Okay, just make it smooth. Put this here. Okay, where's the rest? So we got this one. So it's got that girly feel. It definitely speaks to it being a girl invitation that we are dealing with here, removing the white background over there. So that's all our friends, placing your balloons all over. And this process really, this part of it really depends on how good you are with Canva, right? So some people are more advanced than others. And then we've got this milkshake over here, remove it. So we're letting people know, come and join the fun. This is what it's going to look like. And then hopefully your party crafts all blends in with this, right? So your party boxes, your hats, the colors all blend in, right? So, yeah. Let's see. Oh, Amber on the side, but she's cut off. Got this. Let's see what else we're going to add. Oh, obviously presents. There's going to be presents. Or please bring one. Love this one up a little bit more. Okay, so let me see what it looks like and if I should add more or take away more. So that's your idea of a party invitation. With this, yeah. This one over here. Here, let's see. Put back. Isn't it small? Let's put this here. For this can be. So this, yeah, like I said, this depends on your Canva skill level and how quick and fast this process goes. As I've said, I don't like doing the hard things the long way. That's really not how I want to work, which is why I showed you guys the ChatGPT option. You can refine this prompt and make it a little bit more intentional. So you can give ChatGPT the address, the time, and you don't have to do the Canva route. You can decide. I'm just showing this so I can cover both sides, right? This one bigger. This is pretty. And I think that's it. So it's unique in the sense that you will find this invitation nowhere else in terms of the elements that are on it, right? You can change the font to something else that's more party-like also, right? So you can do that. Just make sure if you are selling it to people, then you need to choose free fonts because you don't want to design something and then your customer doesn't have Canva Pro, and if it's like premium font or premium element, then they can't use. So this is our invitation. We're now going to download it, and we're now getting to the part where we're going to use Artistry for this. So it doesn't have to be a PNG for Artistry, I don't think. So we'll just download this one, and then we've already downloaded the other one. Now this is where it's at, right? Great. So, as I've mentioned, you go to AI Design Agents and you go to Add Creator. That's where we're at the moment. You've got two ways of uploading. You can either from your local drive, which we will do, or you can go to your library, which I actually incorrectly told you guys earlier I needed to access the folder because I'm not going to use the designs on in the library of Artistry. I'm going to use option 1, which is from your local drive, right? So click here. Go to downloads and then we just go to this one and we can go to this one later. Like do that. So the first step in this process, remember we're trying to create mockups so that people can buy this design from us, from Etsy or your digital store or wherever else, right? And this is the amazing part. You can go up to 25 images. That's why from the Facebook post you'll see there are so many options. Right? There's just so many options. Look at this. Because Artistry's AI capabilities is giving us up until 25. I'm not going to do 25. I'm going to do 20. So the first step is to tell it
how many you want to generate. And then the aspect ratio is, let's say this one, right? So then you have to now also instruct it what it needs to do. So you are going to say, this is the prompt that I use: create promo images for social media. Think of an invitation, mockups, hands holding the invitation, invitation on a billboard, invitation on a iPad. So I'm just trying to help the AI with what I want in terms of a mock-up image, right? On the iPad, invitation on a computer screen, invitation in an envelope, right? So the system is very advanced for physical products, which is what Yash showed us. I didn't get the same joy when I did it independently, and I didn't start with this prompt. Because the video is lagging a little bit, I don't want to go the bad prompt that I've used. So I would just encourage you to tell it what it needs to say, create chroma images, and then just help it along. It will give you extras that you haven't asked for, but at least you're setting it up in this way, right? Then include text, whatever, of the discount code 50% off, right? And it's not going to be limited to what you've asked it. It will take what you've given and it will do some other things in between, which I'll show you in a minute. So click on generate ideas, and just remember this: the first time I did this, I was supposed to press generate ideas twice, which I didn't. I refreshed and I thought there was something that I was doing wrong. It is a 2-part clicking process. The first time you click, it's going to find trendy ideas, product categories, where the AI kind of searches online to see, okay, how is this best placed, or should I do this? And it will look at what is trendy at the moment. That's what the AI promises, right? Over here. So before I refresh, and I thought, what's going on? I already generated. I had to redo this again. Prompt it again, and then you click it for a second time, and that's actually when the system is going to build the 3D images. So just give it a minute. Now, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have done it 2x3 because I want to post it on Facebook and Instagram, let's say, right? So I should have left it square, 1 by 1, but that's okay. Okay, so this is the options that it gave me. Conivia's 6th birthday. This one is a bit wonky. Get 50% off your dreamy party invite. Look at this. Isn't that amazing? It doesn't distort my image. And even in all honesty, I think this one, I feel like ChatGPT distorts a little bit, but I don't get the same vibe from Artistry, right? So that's amazing, like a billboard, because I asked for a billboard. I've asked it for an iPad, so it's got the 50% off. It's got the invitation, right? You can, if you want to add just on top your digital download, which I actually didn't put in the prompt, so just remember that. The same prompt that I used, digital download. I asked it for a computer screen. It's got the apples. Yeah, your party planning solution. So it thinks of things, what to say, although the rest is whatever. That's not something that I would use. And then I asked it for it to be in an invitation. So I basically helped the AI to prompt some ideas. So that is amazing. 50% off today only. I love that. Look at this, hands holding. So I said hands holding, right? Party ready, 50% off. Tell me you can't win with something like this, right? Your own designs, your own elements. This is gorgeous. Look at the way the system is like just bringing it forth. I would have never prompted something like this. 50% off. I love it. And that really, my friends, is how I created it. You've all asked me to show me. So now I'm showing you. Yeah, you've all asked me to show me. I'll show you how they asked me to show me. Let me go, yeah, all comments, then I will send you, all of you, the link soon, right? So everybody asked me, show me. This is me showing you, and I am going to ask you to please let me know what you think of the school. So hands holding, this is amazing. Tap to say it's big, 50%. This is not my terminology, but it's picked up from what I said, right? Hands holding. I don't know what this is. 50% off.
Click save 50% off. Look at this. Look at this.
Even putting it in an Instagram template for you. Make memorable memories. Look at this. Okay?
So I only look at this 50% off invites, more money for gifts. Just you see how cute the AI is. I don't know where it's getting it from, but it definitely is an awesome tool to play with. I'm just gonna, I think, cut the video here because it's going on a bit too long. You can do the same thing. Just before I finish, let's do another one with
the Canva invite, right? So you go to AI design agents, and then you go to ad creator, and then you go and select your image, which is this one,
and then it will just upload for a few seconds, and then we can go to just prompting. Okay, so again, we want 20, and then I'll leave it on one by one, right? So let's say
create a promo image for a digital product, because I didn't say that earlier. Download. Think all
invitation mockups.
Hand holding invitation, billboard mockup, party table mockup. I'm just thinking of other things.
iPad mockup, desktop mockup, and include text 70% off, right? It doesn't need to be too complicated, right? Just keep it simple, but do help it with ideas, because I didn't do that the first time, especially because the system was demonstrated to us. Physical products, shampoo and shoes, you have to just help the AI on. And I think the more we test the tool and feed it, because that's what the LLM does, right? The AI tools, they feed off what we are tweaking the system with what, like testing and retesting and refining, right? So do play with your prompts. If you find a prompt works better, drop it in the comments for all of us to learn. That's what we're about. Okay, so I've left it on the defaulted one by one, and then just in a couple of seconds you will have amazing ideas for your party invitation, right? So there's your 70% off. You have the hands holding it. It looks exactly the same. That's what I love about it. You've got your billboard. You've got the iPad. Isn't this awesome? Right? 70% off. This is cute. That's cute. This is awesome. I like this. It's got the phone in the hand, and then at the back it's got some details. I think it's very creative. I don't have banner text, which I probably would have, like this. I don't have like design text. Like maybe at the top I would have liked something to say digital download a little bit more. So again, tweak your prompts. Tweak your prompts. Let me show you what I did with our New Year's invitation. If we go to add numbers, okay. Oh, so that one's not here. But anyway, the point is, this is what I want. The crafting shortcut, the design everybody wants. More with the banner text, not banner text, the hero text, right? So maybe tweak it, ask for hero text. I haven't written any of them down, so I can't go back and show you guys. But listen, guys, that's the video. That is the show me. You asked me to show you. I showed you. I love this tool. I am still exploring it. If you find better prompts, like I said, show us. If you have any questions or something that you're still trying to figure out, let me know, and I would be happy to make another video for you. So until the next one, thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your day.